window keeps a silver trace of frost that hasn't gone, but sunlight spills across your cup and lingers just as long. Your coat is folded on the chair, the cafe breathing slow. The street outside is quiet still, with patches left of snow. Low piano in the corner moves in gentle time. Brushes sweep a tender swing in soft and even lines. It's a little warmer than winter in this quiet afternoon. Not yet fully springtime, but arriving very soon. We don't need the blossoms or skies completely blue. It's a little warmer than winter when I'm sitting here with you. Your voice stays close and steady, like steam against the glass. No lifted edge, no trembling, just moments slowly past. The guitar walks beneath your words in calm descending tone. Every note falls softly down like petals over stone. Outside the branches wait their turn for color yet to show. Inside our silence gently sways in rhythms moving low. It's a little warmer than winter in the amber cafe light. The cold remains beyond the door, but doesn't stay the night. We don't rush the turning days or ask for more to prove. It's a little warmer than winter in the way our hands don't move. No high sky to carry us, no sudden burst of flame, just steady breath and lowered tones and how you say my name. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like quiet steps across the floor where simple feelings are. It's a little warmer than winter, though frost is on the pane. Spring is just a softened word we barely need to name. And in this slow and gentle swing where golden shadows stay, it's a little warmer than winter in this small and quiet cafe. The light grows pale, the cups grow cool, but neither of us stir. Spring will bloom beyond this glass. Tonight it blooms in her. The door chime rings so quietly, evening settles on the floor. Your shadow lingers by the counter like it has been here before. Steam rises from two small cups, tracing circles in the air. When a light rests on the window, soft and pale and fair, I speak your name in a low, slow tone. It barely leaves my lips. The piano moves in gentle steps like fingertips on fingertips. Spring still waits by the window in the glow of amber light, not yet blooming in the cold air, but holding on tonight. We sit where silence sways slow to a soft and steady rhyme. Love is warm inside this cafe, out of reach of time. Brush drums fall like quiet snow across the wooden floor. Your eyes drift toward the streetlight just like they did before. The guitar hums beneath my voice, low and close to you. No rising words, no trembling notes, just something deep and true. Outside the frost is silver, inside the air is warm. Your hand rests near my coffee cup, a shelter from the storm. Spring still waits by the window in the glow of amber light, not yet blooming in the cold air, but holding on tonight. We sit where silence sways slow to a soft and steady rhyme. Love is warm inside this cafe, out of reach of time. No high notes in this moment, no sudden turning skies, just winter lights against the glass reflected in your eyes. The melody walks slowly down a narrow, tender line. Every word falls gently like your hand in mine. Spring still waits by the window while the night moves soft and deep. The world outside is frozen, but this room is ours to keep. And in the hush between us, where the quiet rhythms stay, love begins before the blossoms in a winter cafe. The door chime rings so quietly, but neither of us move. Spring will come in its own time. Tonight we let it bloom. very softly as the morning settles in. Winter lingers on the pavement, but the light feels thin and thin. Your scarf rests by the window beside a cooling cup. Outside the trees are colorless, but something's waking up. The piano hums in lower tones, warm against the air. Brushes trace a tender swing like fingers through your hair. Before the blossoms open, before the skies turn blue, spring is just a quiet promise sitting here with you. No sudden burst of color, no bright and rising flame, just love and softened shadows and the way you say my name. Your voice stays close and grounded like a secret meant for me. No lifted edge, no trembling, just calm simplicity. The guitar moves in steady lines, downward, slow and clear. Each note falls into the silence and lingers softly here. The window holds a fading frost in silver, fragile light, but warmth is growing in this room without a need for height. Before the blossoms open, before the wind turns mild, spring is in the gentle sway of your half-hidden smile. We don't rush the changing air or chase a brighter view. Love begins in lower tones across this table for two. Sky to carry us, no shining sudden bloom, just quiet steps of a melody walking through the room. The rhythm leans from side to side like shadows on the floor. Every word falls tenderly and asks for nothing more. Before the blossoms open, before the branches green, spring is in the amber glow of everything unseen. And in this slow and soft and swing, where winter loses hold, love begins without a sound in a room of quiet gold. The cafe stays in morning light, the world moves on outside, but spring has found its place in here, where we sit side by side. Morning rests on wooden tables, soft light through the glass. Winter hasn't fully left us, but the cold is slowly past. Your coat lies on the empty chair beside a folded scarf. Outside the street is silver gray, inside the air is warm. The piano leans in low and slow like it knows our name. Brushes move in tender swings, nothing loud, no flame. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, floating is barely breathing yet, but closer than it seems. We don't rush the fragile light, we let the silence stay. Love unfolds in lower tones in a cafe far away. Your voice is just above a whisper, close against the air. No rising edge, no trembling, just steady, soft and bare. The guitar walks beside your words in calm and careful lines. Each note falls down like gentle steps, keeping perfect time. Outside the branches wait in frost for something yet to start. Inside your hand rests near my sleeve and settles in my heart. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, floating in the steam. Winter fades along the glass like a half-remembered dream. We don't chase the brighter days, we let this moment sway. Love remains in low-lit rooms where winter turns to May. No high sky, no sudden bloom, no color rushing in, just amber light and softened eyes and warmth beneath the skin. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like petals falling silently from an unseen star. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, warm in both our hands. Spring is growing quietly in ways we understand. And in this slow and gentle swing where quiet hearts can stay, love begins in lower tones and lingers through the day. The door stays closed, the lights stay dim, the world can wait outside. Spring will bloom beyond this glass, but here it's already alive. A narrow beam of morning falls between our hands. Winter clings to empty streets like something unplanned. Your cup leaves a fading ring on the wooden grain outside. The sky is pale and thin, still carrying the rain. Low piano holds the room in chords that softly lean. Brushes trace a gentle swing, barely heard, just seen. There's a light between the cups, warmer than the air. Not yet spring in full bloom, but almost there. We don't speak of changing skies or days that rush away. Love moves in a lowered line and chooses here to stay. Your voice stays close and grounded, like breath against the steam. No lifted words, no trembling, just something calm and clean. The guitar walks beneath the hush in downward quiet tones. Every note falls tenderly like petals over stone. Outside the branches waiting gray for leaves not yet begun. Inside the amber shadows lean softly toward the sun. There's a light between the cups, soft against the glass. Winter lingers at the door but doesn't fully pass. We don't need the blossoms now or skies completely blue. Spring is in this gentle sway across the table for two. No high horizon calling, no sudden rise in flame, just steady breath and falling lines and how you say my name. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like quiet steps across the floor where quiet feelings are. There's a light between the cups, growing warm and slow. Not a burst of color yet, but something we both know. And in this calm and swaying room where winter fades from view, spring begins in lower tones when I sit here with you. The morning stretches softly beyond the cafe door, but spring has found a place in here. We don't need anything more. The evening settles on the cafe glass. Snow writes softly as the hours pass. Your scarf still holding the winter air. You sit across from me like you've always been there. No bright words, no grand display, just quiet breathing at the end of day. The room moves slowly, side to side, like tired footsteps we don't try to hide. Stay here where the lights are low, where outside fades into falling snow. No rising fire, no sudden flame, just steady warmth without a name. Your hand rests near mine on wooden grain, close enough to feel the same. The clock won't rush us, it understands how winter lingers in quiet hands. Streetlights blur beyond the pane, gold and silver through soft rain. We don't need to speak it loud. This small still room is all we found. Let the night keep swaying slow. Let the snowfall come and go. I'll stay right here in this calm glow, where love moves low and steady so. Thin line of sunlight on the table, dust dancing in the air. Winter coats still hang by the doorway, but spring is almost there. Your coffee leaves a quiet circle on the worn out wood. Outside the trees are barely breathing, like they somehow understood. The piano settles low and warm in amber-colored tones. A brushed rhythm moves beneath like footsteps over stone. Soft petals on the table, though no flowers bloom outside. They open in the warmth between us, where gentle feelings hide. We don't need a brighter or skies of painted blue. Spring begins in quiet rooms when I'm sitting next to you. Your voice stays close and steady, like steam against the glass. No lifted words, no trembling, just moments slowly. The guitar keeps its patient sway in lines that travel down. Every note falls carefully without a sudden sound. The window holds the fading frost in silver fragile lace, but warmth collects in smaller things, like how you say my name. Soft petals on the table in the hush of cafe light. Winter lingers at the doorway, but doesn't stay the night. We don't chase the turning season or wait for skies to clear. Spring arrives in lowered tones when your quiet heart is near. No rising stars, no burning skies, no dramatic bloom, just steady breath and softened eyes in this familiar room. The melody walks gently down, never climbing high, like petals drifting to the floor without asking why. Soft petals on the table, resting by your hand. Spring is something small and warm that we don't need to plan. And in this slow and tender swing, where golden shadows play, love begins before the blossoms in a quiet cafe. The sunlight fades a little more, but neither everything we choose. The door chime rings so quietly. Evening settles on the floor. Your shadow lingers by the counter, like it has been here before. Steam rises from two small cups, tracing circles in the air. Winter light rests on the window, soft and pale and fair. I speak your name in a low, slow tone. It barely leaves my lips. The piano moves in gentle steps, like fingertips on fingertips. Spring still waits by the window in the glow of amber light, not yet blooming in the cold air, but holding on tonight. We sit where silence sways slow to a soft and steady rhyme. Love is warm inside this cafe, out of reach of time. Rush drums fall like quiet snow across the wooden floor. Your eyes drift toward the streetlight, just like they did before. The guitar hums beneath my voice, low and close to you. No rising words, no trembling notes, just something deep and true. Outside the frost is silver, inside the air is warm. Your hand rests near my coffee cup, a shelter from the storm. Spring still waits by the window in the glow of amber light, not yet blooming in the cold air, but holding on tonight. We sit where silence sways slow to a soft and steady rhyme. Love is warm inside this cafe, out of reach of time. No high notes in this moment, no sudden turning skies, just winter lights against the glass reflected in your eyes. The melody walks slowly down a narrow tender line, hush between us, where the quiet rhythms stay. Love begins before the blossoms in a winter cafe. The door chime rings so quietly, but neither of us move. Spring will come in its own time. Tonight we let it bloom. Soft against the wood, winter lingers by the doorway, like it said it would. Your gloves rest near the sugar jar, beside a quiet cup. Outside the trees are bare and still, but something's rising up. Low piano holds the silence in chords that gently fall. Brushes move in patient circles, barely there at all. It's an amber morning, almost spring in this quiet cafe light. Not yet green along the branches, but warmer than last night. We don't wait for brighter colors or skies completely clear. Spring is in this steady sway whenever you are near. Your voice stays low and even like steam against the pane. No lifted edge, no trembling, just calm without a name. The guitar walks in softened steps, descending line by line. Every note falls tenderly, keeping gentle time. Outside the wind is silver across the empty street. Inside our lower tones make winter feel discreet. It's an amber morning, almost spring, resting in your eyes. No sudden bloom of color, no need for grand surprise. We don't chase the turning season or ask the sky to prove. Spring begins in quiet rooms, in how we do not move. No high horizon calling, no shining rising flame, just steady breath and falling words each time you say my name. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like footsteps through a silent room that end just where you are. It's an amber morning, almost spring, though frost is on the glass. Winter lingers at the edges, but slowly lets it pass. And in this calm and gentle swing, where golden shadows stay, spring is born in lower tones in a quiet cafe. The door remains half open, the light grows soft and thin. Spring will bloom beyond the street, but it has already begun within. steam on the window this morning, soft circles fading slow. Winter lingers on the sidewalk in quiet shades of snow. Your cup is warm between your hands. The light is pale and thin, but something in this lowered air feels different from within. The piano leans in gentle chords that settle toward the ground. Brushes sway in tender time, but barely there's sound. There's steam on the window and spring in the room, not yet in the branches, but coming soon. We don't need the blossoms or skies turn blue. Spring is in this quiet sway across the table with you. Your voice stays soft and grounded, close against the air. No rising edge, no trembling, just steady, simple care. The guitar moves in falling lines, low and warm and true. Each note rests where silence lives and slowly passes through. Outside the wind is silver gray across the empty street. Inside the amber cafe light makes winter incomplete. There's steam on the window and spring in the room. No sudden burst of color, no hurried bloom. We don't rush the change in light or ask the day to prove. Spring begins in lower tones, in how we barely move. No high horizon calling, no shining flare above, just quiet chords that drift back down and settle into love. The melody walks softly on a narrow, gentle line, like footsteps through a wooden floor, ending close to mine. There's steam on the window and spring in the room. Winter waits outside the door, but leaves too soon. And in this slow and swaying light where golden shadows stay, spring is born in quiet breath in a small and steady cafe. The steam fades from the glass, the cups grow cool and still, but spring remains between us and always will. The chair across from mine is warm, though no one else has come. Morning leans against the glass, soft and silver-toned. Winter lingers on the street in patches by the door, but sunlight spills across the floor like it has before. The piano speaks in lowered key, slow and unafraid. Brushes draw a quiet line in gentle even sway. When spring sits down beside us, it doesn't make a sound. No sudden bloom of color, just warmth that gathers round. We don't chase the brighter sky or wait for skies to clear. Spring is in the way you breathe, so steady, low and near. Your voice rests close to mine like steam that hugs the cup. No rising edge, no trembling, just something opening up. The guitar moves in patient steps, descending soft and slow. Every note falls carefully to where the quiet goes. Outside, the branches hold their breath for leaves not yet inside. Inside, the amber cafe glow turns morning into light. When spring sits down between us, it sways from side to side in a slow and tender rhythm, with nothing left to hide. We don't need the blossoms yet or skies of painted blue. Spring is just this lowered song across the table for two. Time you say my name, the melody keeps walking on a narrow, gentle line, like footsteps through a quiet room that end with your hand in mine. Ooh, and spring sits down beside us, the winter fades away. But in how we choose to stay, and in this calm and swaying light where soft reflections play, spring begins without a sound in a quiet cafe. The door remains unopened, the world can move outside. Spring has found its place in here, where we sit side by side. The windows holding silver breath tonight, streetlights trembling in the falling white. Your coat still carries cold December air. You sit across from me like you've always been there. Coffee steam is rising, slow and thin, like all the quiet words we're keeping in. No need to hurry, no need to prove. The night is swaying in a gentle groove. Stay here to feel your warmth. The room is small, the world is wide, but everything we need is here tonight. No rising voices, no bright refrain, just steady hearts and quiet flame. Winter outside, but not within. Your shadow leaning next to mine. Let the snow keep falling, slow and white. We'll stay beneath this amber light. No promises spoken loud, just breath and warmth and winter now. The window keeps the silver trace of frost that hasn't gone, but sunlight spills across your cup and lingers just as long. Your coat is folded on the chair, the cafe breathes in slow. The street outside is quiet still, with patches left of snow. Low piano in the corner moves in gentle time. Brushes sweet but tender swing in soft and even lines. It's a little warmer than winter in this quiet afternoon. Not yet fully springtime, but arriving very soon. We don't need the blossoms or skies completely blue. It's a little warmer than winter when I'm sitting here with you. Your voice stays close and steady, like steam against the glass. No lifted edge, no trembling, just moments slowly past. The guitar walks beneath your words in calm descending tone. Every note falls softly down like petals over stone. Outside, the branches wait their turn for color yet to show. Inside, our silence gently sways in rhythms moving low. It's a little warmer than winter in the amber cafe light. The cold remains beyond the door, but doesn't stay the night. We don't rush the turning days or ask for more to prove. It's a little warmer than quiet steps across the floor where simple feelings are. It's a little warmer than winter, though frost is on the pane. Spring is just a softened word we barely need to name. And in this slow and gentle swing where golden shadows stay, it's a little warmer than winter in this small and quiet cafe. The light grows pale, the cups grow cool, but neither of us stir. Spring will bloom beyond this glass. Tonight it blooms in her. Amber morning on the counter, soft against the wood. Winter lingers by the doorway like it said it would. Your gloves rest near the sugar jar beside a quiet cup. Outside the trees are bare and still, but something's rising up. Low piano holds the silence in chords that gently fall. Brushes move in patient circles, barely there at all. It's an amber morning, almost spring, in this quiet cafe light, not yet green along the branches, but warmer than last night. We don't wait for brighter colors or skies completely clear. Spring is in this steady sway whenever you are near. Your voice stays low and even, like steam against the pane. No lifted edge, no trembling, just calm without a name. The guitar walks in softened steps, descending line by line. Every note falls tenderly, keeping gentle time. Outside, the wind is silver across the empty street. Inside, our lower tones make winter feel discreet. It's an amber morning, almost spring, resting in your eyes. No sudden bloom of color, no need for grand surprise. We don't chase the turning season or ask the sky to prove. Spring begins in quiet rooms and how we do not move. No high horizon calling, no shining rising flame, just steady breath and falling words each time you say my name. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like footsteps through a silent room that end just where you are. It's an amber morning, almost spring, though frost is on the glass. Winter lingers at the edges, but slowly lets it pass. And in this calm and gentle swing where golden shadows stay, spring is born in lower tones in a quiet cafe. The door remains half open. The light grows soft and thin. Spring will bloom beyond this street, but it has already begun within. The cafe door sighs softly as the morning settles in. Winter lingers on the pavement, but the light feels thin and thin. Your scarf rests by the window, beside a cooling cup. Outside the trees are colorless, but something's waking up. The piano hums in lowered tones, warm against the air. Brushes trace a tender swing like fingers through your hair. Before the blossoms open, before the skies turn blue, spring is just a quiet promise sitting here with you. No sudden burst of color, no bright and rising flame, just love and softened shadows and the way you say my name. Your voice stays close and grounded, like a secret meant for me. No lifted edge, no trembling, just calm simplicity. The guitar moves in steady lines, downward slow and clear. Each note falls into the silence and lingers softly here. The window holds a fading frost in silver fragile light, but warmth is growing in this room without a need for height. Before the blossoms open, before the wind turns mild, spring is in the gentle sway of your half-hidden smile. We don't rush the changing air or chase a brighter view. Love begins in lower tones across this table for two. No high sky to carry us, no shining sudden bloom, just quiet steps of melody walking through the room. The rhythm leans from side to side like shadows on the floor. Every word falls tenderly and asks for nothing more. Before the blossoms open, before the branches green, spring is in the amber glow of everything unseen. And in this slow and softened swing, where winter loses hold, love begins without a sound in a room of quiet gold. cafe stays in morning light. The world moves on outside, but spring has found its place in here, where we sit side by side. Morning rests on wooden tables, soft light through the glass. Winter hasn't fully left us, but the cold is slowly past. Your coat lies on the empty chair beside a folded scarf. Outside the street is silver gray, inside the air is warm. The piano leans in low and slow, like it knows our name. Brushes move in tender swings, nothing loud, no flame. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, floating in the steam. Spring is barely breathing yet, but closer than it seems. We don't rush the fragile light, we let the silence stay. Love unfolds in lower tones in a cafe far away. Your voice is just above a whisper, close against the air. No rising edge, no trembling, just steady, soft and bare. The guitar walks beside your words in calm and careful lines. Each note falls down like gentle steps, keeping perfect time. Outside the branches wait in frost for something yet to start. Inside your hand rests near my sleeve and settles in my heart. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, floating in the steam. Winter fades along the glass like a half-remembered dream. We don't chase the brighter days, we let this moment sway. Love remains in low-lit rooms where winter turns to May. No high sky, no sudden bloom, no color rushing in, just amber light and softened eyes and warmth beneath the skin. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like petals falling silently from an unseen star. There are blossoms in a quiet cup, warming both our hands. Spring is growing quietly in ways we understand. And in this slow and gentle swing where quiet hearts can stay, love begins in lower tones and lingers through the day. The door stays closed, the lights stay dim, the world can wait outside. Spring will bloom beyond this glass, but here it's already alive. falls between our hands. Winter clings to empty streets like something unplanned. Your cup leaves a fading ring on the wooden grain. Outside the sky is pale and thin, still carrying the rain. The low piano holds the room in chords that softly lean. Brushes trace a gentle swing, barely heard, just sing. There's a light between the cups, warmer than the air, not yet spring in full bloom, but almost there. We don't speak of changing skies or days that rush away. Love moves in a lowered line and chooses here to stay. Your voice stays close and grounded, like breath against the steam. No lifted words, no trembling, just something calm and clean. The guitar walks beneath the hush in downward quiet tones. Every note falls tenderly like petals over stone. Outside the branches wait in gray for leaves not yet begun. Inside the amber shadows lean softly toward the sun. There's a light between the cups, soft against the glass. Winter lingers at the door, but doesn't fully pass. We don't need the blossoms now. Our sky's completely blue. Spring is in this gentle sway across the table for two. No high horizon calling, no sudden rising flame, just steady breath and falling lines, and how you say my name. The melody keeps drifting down, never climbing far, like quiet steps across the floor where quiet feelings are. There's a light between the cups, growing warm and slow, not a burst of color yet, but something we both know. And in this calm and swaying room, where winter fades from view, spring begins in lower tones when I sit here with you. The morning stretches softly beyond the cafe door, but spring has found a place in here. We don't need anything more. The evening settles on the cafe glass. Snow rides softly as the hours pass. Your scarf still holding the winter air. You sit across from me like you've always been there. No bright words, no grand display, just quiet breathing at the end of day. The room moves slowly, side to side, like tired footsteps we don't try to hide. Stay here where the lights are low, where outside fades into falling snow. No rising fire, no sudden flame, just steady warmth without a name. Your hand rests near mine on wooden grain, close enough to feel the same. The clock won't rush us, it understands how winter lingers in quiet hands. Streetlights blur beyond the pane, gold and silver through soft rain. We don't need to speak it loud. This small, still room is all we found. Let the night keep swaying slow. Let the snowfall come and go. I'll stay right here in this calm glow, where love moves slow and steady so. Sunlight on the table, dust dancing in the air. Winter coats still hang by the doorway, but spring is almost there. Your coffee leaves a quiet circle on the worn out wood. Outside the trees are barely breathing, like they somehow understood. The piano settles low and warm in amber-colored tones. A brushed rhythm moves beneath, like footsteps over stone. Soft petals on the table, though no flowers bloom outside. They open in the warmth between us, where gentle feelings hide. We don't need a brighter morning or skies of painted blue. Spring begins in quiet rooms when I'm sitting next to you. Your voice stays close and steady, like steam against the glass. No lifted words, no trembling, just moments slowly pass. The guitar keeps its patient sway in lines that travel down. Every note falls carefully without a sudden sound. The window holds the fading frost in silver fragile lace, but warmth collects in smaller things, like how you say my name. Soft petals on the table in the hush of cafe light. Winter lingers at the doorway but doesn't stay the night. We don't chase the turning season or wait for skies to clear. Spring arrives in lower tones when your quiet heart is near. No rising stars, no burning skies, no dramatic bloom, just steady breath and softened eyes in this familiar room. The melody walks gently down, never climbing high, like petals drifting to the floor without asking why. Soft petals on the table, resting by your hand. Spring is something small and warm that we don't need to plan. And in this slow and tender swing where golden shadows play, love begins before the blossoms in a quiet cafe. The sunlight fades a little more, but neither of us move. Spring is written in this room, in everything we choose. Steam on the window this morning, soft circles fading slow. Winter lingers on the sidewalk in quiet shades of snow. Your cup is warm between your hands. The light is pale and thin, but something in this lowered air feels different from within. The piano leans in gentle chords that settle toward the ground. Brushes sway in tender time, but barely there's sound. There's steam on the window and spring in the room, not yet in the branches, but coming soon. We don't need the blossoms or skies turn blue. Spring is in this quiet sway across the table with you. Voice stays soft and grounded, close against the air. No rising edge, no trembling, just steady, simple care. The guitar moves in falling lines, slow and warm and true. Each note rests where silence lives. and slowly passes through. Outside the wind is silver gray across the empty street. Inside the amber cafe light makes winter incomplete. There's steam on the window and spring in the room. No sudden burst of color, no hurried bloom. We don't rush the changing light or ask the day to prove. Spring begins in lower tones, in how we barely move. No high horizon calling, no shining flare above, just quiet chords that drift back down and settle into love. The melody walks softly on a narrow, gentle line, like footsteps through a wooden floor, ending close to mine. There's steam on the window and spring in the room. Winter waits outside the door, but leaves too soon. And in this slow and swaying light where golden shadows stay, spring is born in quiet breath, in a small and steady cafe. The steam fades from the glass, the cups grow cool and still, but spring remains between us, and always will. The chair across from mine is warm, though no one else has come. Morning leans against the glass, soft and silver-toned. Winter lingers on the street in patches by the door, but sunlight spills across the floor like it has before. The piano speaks in lowered keys, slow and unafraid. Brushes draw a quiet line in gentle even sway. When spring sits down beside us, it doesn't make a sound, no sudden bloom of color, just warmth that gathers round. We don't chase the brighter sky or wait for skies to clear. Spring is in the way you breathe, so steady, low and near. Your voice rests close to mine, like steam that hugs the cup. No rising edge, no trembling, just something opening up. The guitar moves in patient steps, descending, soft and slow. Every note falls carefully to where the quiet goes. Outside the branches hold their breath for leaves. sways from side to side in a slow and tender rhythm, with nothing left to hide. We don't need the blossoms yet or skies of painted blue. Spring is just this lowered song across the table for two. No high horizon calling, no shining sudden flame, just steady tones that drift downward each time you say my name. The melody keeps walking on a narrow, gentle line, like footsteps through a quiet room that end with your hand in mine. When spring sits down beside us, the winter fades away, not in bursts of color, but in how we choose to stay. And in this calm and swaying light where soft reflections play, spring begins without a sound in a quiet cafe. The door remains unopened, the world can move outside. Spring has found its place in here, where we sit side by side. The windows holding silver breath tonight, street lights trembling in the falling white. Your coat still carries cold December air. You sit across from me like you've always been there. Coffee steam is rising, slow and thin, like all the quiet words we're keeping in. No need to hurry, no need to prove. The night is swaying in a gentle groove. Stay here where the winter glows, where time moves soft and no one knows how close these moments are, like distant lights through frosted glass. Reaching far, but close enough to feel your warmth. The room is small, the world is wide, but everything we need is here tonight. No rising voices, no bright refrain, just steady hearts in quiet flame. Winter outside, but not within. Your shadow leaning next to mine. we'll keep falling, slow and white. We'll stay beneath this amber light. No promises,